And absolutely right. And what about this piece of the Telegraph this morning, which will also have a sort of chilling, I would think, effect on the conversations around this kind of attitude, right? It's a Matt Goodwin study that's been done in which it says white British people will become a minority of the population within the next 40 years. A study of migration, birth and death rates up to the end of the 21st century predict that white Britons will decline from 73% of the population to 57% by 2050. And quite a lot of that has to do with factual information about the numbers of children that certain types of different families in this country have.
Yeah, so first of all, I haven't read the study, and I am slightly wary that we don't overly scaremonger about, these kind of issues. But I do think they should be debated and discussed.
But they shouldn't be buried, should they? I mean, that's the point. You can be wary, and I think that's right, and cautious and all of that. But unfortunately, the establishment over the years has run 100 miles away from all of this stuff and not wanted to talk about it.
Exactly. And the other thing is, I don't actually think, I don't think the major figure there is necessarily skin colour or ethnicity as it goes, because as it happens, there's huge numbers of people who for many generations have lived here who might well be multi-ethnic in their origins and not necessarily have white skin colour. The problem is, as you've discussed perfectly well, not just perfectly well, brilliantly on the show for some time, is that what we've got at the moment is the mass movement of people into the UK who are not integrated into the UK. And so what you then have is that sense of living in, your community, and I think even Lisa Nandy admitted this, but you're living in your community and you feel as though, and to quote, would you believe it, Keir Starmer, you can feel like a stranger in your own land because everything feels as though it's, that it's not that people are coming to the UK and joining in part of a vibrant society, but that actually people are living parallel lives, very distinct and different lives, and that actually you are made to feel as though you are the one who is not welcome. And if you raise some of these issues, I think Matt Goodwin, by the way, it's right to look at the figures, to look at the stats, to have the conversation. I think that's the way that you clarify what the real issues are in a debate. You have the debate. As soon as somebody says you can't have that debate, then that's when actually the figures, you can't ever drill down and really scrutinise them.
No, exactly right. We've got to run. Great to talk to you, Baroness Claire Fox, as ever, making perfect sense, independent peer and director of the Academy of Ideas.